everyone. This is Meg's Little House in the Country. Thank you for clicking on today's video. I'm out here checking for pea pods, and I've got a few. They're not as big as I'd like them to be picked, but if I forget for a day or two to come out here, they'll be too big. Yeah, peas are kind of like zucchini like that. You forget them for even a day, and all of a sudden they've gone from being almost perfect to a little too perfect. A little too big. Yeah. Oh, and it's nice out here. Nice, beautiful morning. It's a little after 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Finally outside. I've turned the water off on the pumpkin patch. It got very well watered last night. Oops, the sun is just shining. I got to get that out so the sun isn't shining into the camera lens. But look at how beautiful. Can you? That is how beautiful my garden is. Oh, it's gorgeous. I'm not getting as much done outside in the evenings anymore. I get home late. Things are just... Oh, but I got a couple of zucchini. That one's short. Let's see. Oh, that one's about... Got a couple of small ones. Hopefully they grow. Today it's supposed to get up into the 90s. I'm wearing a sweater though because this morning is awful cool. It was down around 45 at dawn. Yeah, right now it's only about 57 out. It's not even 60 degrees yet. But it's supposed to get up in the 90s today. So the weather is going to be hot later on. It's just unseasonably just cool. Yeah, it does. The mornings are having a little nip in the air. I don't like that. I don't like the short days getting shorter. I love the long summer days. I get more done. Right now I'm not getting a whole lot done. But the pumpkin patch has been watered. Baby pumpkins are everywhere. Hopefully they will eventually get to be big pumpkins. Unhooking the water. There we go. There we go. Okay. I don't need to, but I'm going to move my water hose. There's always that hope that somebody will come by. I mean, I have had a little unexpected help this year with the mowing, and it would be nice to come home from work and find somebody has decided to do a little mowing on my lawn. So I'm just doing getting the hoses out of the way just in case scenario. Oh boy. But yeah, still haven't had anybody take me up on my offer for my apples. So I still have lots of apples. I'm also getting lots of apples all over the ground because I've been tired. I have sent off for one of the 2 supplements I want to get. The other one is also going to be very, very pricey, and I'm currently waiting for my bills to go through to see if I will actually have the 60 some odd dollars I need for one little bottle. They sure charge a lot for supplements these days. Anyways, I'm gonna do a little watering on my pots here. Get the sprinkler off over onto my patio. Here, I'm gonna turn you around and we'll water the pots. If it's going to get up to 90, I need to get them watered. Okay, Let's turn this on. Get a little trickle going. Not too much. There we go. Herbs are starting to look just a little dry. I don't think that soil was great soil. I mean, it was supposed to be good potting soil. I bought a big bag of it. Bought a couple big bags. It just turned out to be a real disappointment. Just it wasn't quite what I had hoped. Even though I mixed other soils in with it, it just didn't turn out very well. And the plants have just not done very good in it. But yeah, gotta get that. We've had a few little threats of rain the last couple days, but nothing ever really came of it, unfortunately. So, just a lot of clouds, clouding up, dropping the temperatures down, passing overhead, and not really doing much in the way of delivering any moisture from the skies. Which is sad. I think my plants always do better with rainwater. There's just something about the rain that plants really thrive on it much better than pumping up groundwater to water them with. All plants seem to love rainwater much better. But I think my strawberries have now got a second wind. They're doing much, much better. I need to get a plant in there. So maybe these cool nights have been what my strawberries have needed. I'm trying to see if that start I stuck in there is going to take. It's still looking pretty droopy. So Alright. Alright, well, we've got everything potted, is been watered. There we go. Oh, look at this big weed. Got some big weeds in here. Didn't realize I was growing some good-sized weeds. Gonna have to do some weeding. These roses were, well, you saw how they looked this last spring. The voles last winter just pretty much destroyed my entire flower bed, rose bed here. And they've all come back amazingly well. And yeah, they're just doing great now. So now I've got to get back to weeding. Gonna have to water really good so the weeds will be easy to come up. Then I need to get in here and just start weeding. Got so many little baby honey locust trees coming up too. They've all got to be yanked out. Just like the elms. We're not growing trees. Oh boy, so much bindweed here. Oh. Gotta get all this out. So yeah, I think tonight we will, when I get home, or maybe today, I could do a daytime water on this. Just set up the sprinkler so it will just water this whole bed while I'm gone to work. It'll be well watered, and can eventually get back to growing roses instead of growing weeds. Oh, look at some of these. Got some good tall weeds here. Oh. Okay, here's another good tall weed. I'm glad the soil in this is just so loose. It does make it fairly easy to get the weeds up. There we go. Oh, that's much better. Much better. Yeah, I need to come in and spray. I got a little powdery mildew going on here, and that's not good. So I do need to spray them. Get the fungicide spray and spritz them. That will help. But yeah, so much bindweed. But yeah, the roses did amazing coming back as well as they did. I wasn't sure, but they sure just came right up from the roots so well. Such a comeback. But yeah, as you can see, I got powdery mildew, and so I need to spray them. Might have to get some more. I'll see what I got to get everything sprayed. But yeah, this is where you use a copper fungicide on for powdery mildew. Yeah, it's kind of spreading throughout here. Got to get it taken care of before it gets worse. Oh boy. But yeah, oh great, and I've got shrubs trying to grow in my rose bed. Got to trim those out. Can't pull them up, just got to cut them off below the roots, and below the ground, and hope they don't come back. Alright. Anyways, that's enough playing around in here. Need to get things done. So I hope you have enjoyed this. We've got a little water, a little peek at what's going on. But like I said, my zucchini, yeah, they're still little baby zucchini, and little baby zucchini, and flowers, but not yet no zucchini. And summer squash is still tiny little baby plant, and nasturtiums are still trying to, look, you can't even hardly see that because of the nasturtiums, and I do need to cut them back still. Lots of flowers on the lemon cucumbers. This is awesome. Lots of flowers on the lemon cucumbers. I think they're mostly male flowers right at the moment. which is not surprising. You generally get a lot of that. And trying to get these vines to go where I want them, because I don't want them going in that bed. Trying to keep them in this bed. Yeah. All right. And lots on my ground cherries, but they're still not quite ripe yet. Not ripe enough yet to pick. They go really dry, papery tan when they are ready to pick, or they just, plain simple, fall off when they're ready. Well, it's turning red, so I think this one's going to ripen up its last little babies and then just give up the ghost. So, I don't know. I'm sad about that. And I might have a pea pod or two that is big enough to pick. See if I can get this to pop off. The rest of them are still little on the tiny side. That one's okay. But yeah, once they start setting flowers, boy, they start popping them out really good. And this one does not want to break off. So I got some ground cherry and some pea pods. Morning snack in the garden. The best snacks. Lots and lots of green tomatoes. Look at that. I don't know what it is. I guess I'll know when it starts turning color. Really ought to go over the list of what is in my heirloom variety pack of seeds. But I've got all kinds of, it has a long list of anything that could be. I might actually have a ground cherry down here that's ready. Yep, I did. So that's 2 ground cherries and 3 peas. And tomatoes everywhere. Oh, and they are setting. Look, I got more babies. More baby tomatoes. I got bigger tomatoes. Lots of green tomatoes. May end up having to look up a recipe for fried green tomatoes. I am keeping track of the morning temperatures, which are supposed to be in the 50s, not in the 40s. That's what they keep predicting, is temps in the 50s. And yet I've been getting temps in the 40s. So, I'm going to go and turn off the water up here because I pretty much think my little evergreens have gotten plenty of water over the night, which is okay. So I'm going to turn the water off. And I could not get this sprinkler detached last night. Couldn't get it detached. So what I did was just took the cap off and let the water pour out here to water my little Colorado blue spruce. So it's had all night soaking down the ground nice and deep around this little tree, which is very slow growing. And every year I hope it makes it through the winter okay. And every year I say heave a sigh of relief in the spring when it puts out buds and new needles. It just doesn't do a lot of growing. I mean, yeah, you can tell. It just does not do a lot of growing, and it's just very slow to grow. However, my Douglas fir that I planted last year has literally grown this much. It was this tall last year, and this is the growth. I would say that's probably about 14 inches. So the Douglas fir has grown about 14 inches this year, you know, from last year. Though it's not very dark green My mom's Douglas fir is grown just as well, but hers has really good dark green needles. This was dark green when I planted it, and it's really paled out. I don't know what I need. I probably need to add something to the nutrients to get it to get darker green. Probably the same thing needs to go for the blue spruce. I know these needles should be a dark blue green with the new growth, the pale blue green, but it's always had this yellowish tint to the needles. You know, they've been more lime green than a dark blue green. So I'm pretty sure it's lacking somewhere in nutrition, and I think I need to dig the grass out from around it, and just maybe some of my tree fertilizers would work for that. They are primarily, I bought them for my fruit trees, but yeah, and everything needs mowed around here. I've got to get some fuel for my lawnmower. It's another thing. Oh boy, I do not have gas for my lawnmower, and I keep getting home so late. It's just discouraging because I'm a type of person who likes to be home early in the evening so I can, you know, have lots of time to do stuff, and this consistently getting home late is just not made me a very happy camper. And I need to come out and deadhead my roses. I know. They're way past spent. They're dried flowers now. They're just dried flowers, and they need to go. Hollyhocks have been busy not only blooming, but putting on seed pods. I should get a good harvest of seeds from my hollyhocks this year. Same with the poppies. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have good harvest of seeds. Need to sprinkle all the seeds down there and get the poppies to multiply. Beautiful, beautiful flowers. Alright, well, we've already got a long video, and I haven't really done much today in this video. It's been like the last few days. I've just been super tired, and yeah. Oh, beautiful flowers, aren't they? I just love them. It's the simple things in life that bring you joy. But I gotta get ready to go to work, and see you all this evening. Probably just in time to watch the sunset and say goodnight. And thank you for taking a walk in the garden with me today and checking out when I do my morning rounds to check and see what needs to be done. Normally I do all my stuff on the weekends anymore. Try to get a little energy to do that. I so wish, but I don't know. We'll see what gets done. I wish I had I don't know, I really want to see my kids and my grandkids, but gas is so expensive. I don't know. I gotta see if the bill's clear, what I got left, if there's enough gas money. I would love to go down. It's gonna be my birthday on Sunday, and I would love to go down and see my children and grandchildren. It's just having the gas money, I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna go to work, and I'll leave you with this gorgeous, beautiful sight, and see you all tonight. Well, good evening, everyone. It's 8:11. I've got to run over and get some gas for the lawnmower. I was going to try to do it a little bit, but gas in my mower. So we are going to run over to the nearby gas station, and hopefully we'll get gas and get home in time to catch the sunset. Sun is going down. Oh, I gotta wait for cars to go by. Oh, and I discovered today that my house is on the street view of Google Maps. Yeah. Apparently the Google streetcar went zipping down my road last month. It's only been a month since that updated. Oh boy. So now anybody who can find my house can see what my front yard looked like last month. Looked like it was on a day that it was fairly well groomed. Wasn't super long and shaggy. So, well, that's a good thing. At least I didn't get pictured with a car that was, oh god, I got a fly dancing around here. That was in disarray. That would have been a little embarrassing. So, let's go over to the gas station and get some gas for my mower. Oh boy. Get you more or less centered. Get myself more or less where I should be on the road. Yeah, they finally got the grain harvested. The potatoes out here are getting ready to be harvested. The vines are starting to die back. They're going to be pulling them soon. That's what they do. They take a tractor that goes out there and it pulls all the vines, and then they let the potatoes sit and okay. Got the sun in my eyes. Yep. Hopefully it won't take more than a minute for me to get gas. But yeah. We may end up watching the sunset on the way home. But I gotta get a little mowing done. Didn't get anything done the last couple days, and I really gotta get as much as I can done. Since yeah. I'm still looking to be able to make a trip this weekend to visit my kids and grandkids. Not saying for sure, but still looking. I need a good visit. I haven't been down there to visit my family since April. Yeah, that's a long time to go between visits. It's been 4 months. And I don't have an excuse that I just don't have a lot of money. Okay. Here we are. See, they're leaving, so I'll just pull up to this first one here, and I'll get some gas. Okay, I will be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I got my half a gallon. Costs $2 for their ethanol-free premium. But that's half a gallon because it's like over $4 a gallon for the ethanol-free. So let's turn your. We will watch the sun being very, very low in the sky. Look at that. Fortunately, this is only 2 miles from my house, so. but it was a dry heat, not a humid heat, so the heat index made it feel like about 95. Didn't feel any hotter. We actually had a bit of a breeze blowing. Isn't that a beautiful sight? That's gorgeous. Sorry about the dirty windshield. So, yeah. Very tired. I've been sleeping the last few nights and I haven't had a problem sleeping. My big problem has been I'm just not getting rested. I'm waking up feeling pretty darn tired. And I just remembered I've got an Etsy order I gotta get packaged up tonight and get off. So I think I'm out of thank you cards. I need to print some more of those off. And I need to print off some more business cards. So I've got a little bit to do tonight before I go to bed. So yeah. Set up and let you watch the sun go down, and I'll get my little dab of mowing done. Home sweet home. Where do you guys want to set up tonight? Front yard or in the raised beds? Raised beds? I thought so. It's a beautiful spot. And you get to be a whole lot closer. Oops, I dropped you guys there for a second. Let me get my... Gotta get my little tripod here and get y'all set in. And we'll go get the gas can out of the back of the car. There we go. Take and put this in the garage, and we got moons up. Look at this, it's getting close to full. There's our moon, getting pretty darn close to full. Isn't that amazing? It's almost full. Alright, well, I'll get this gas can over here, get you set up. There's no breeze, so which is good because I don't have the I do not have the rice bag. I'll have to go in the house and get it. But I'm going to leave it right here because I need to take you guys out here. Set you up to watch the sunset. It's going to be beautiful. I mean, look at that. Whoa. Lost our focus there for a sec. Ah, boy. But yeah. We're going to be having a beautiful, beautiful sunset. I hope I got myself in focus. Oh, let's see. Do we got any peas tonight that are ready for picking? Being able to come and pick 2 or 3 every evening has been really fun. Oh, we got tomatoes are going to be hanging over the edge of the fence here soon. But yeah, looks like I got one good-sized one tonight. Oh, maybe we got another. And here's another. Oh, I just love these evening garden snacks. So here we go, my evening garden snack. Now I'm going to get you set up, let you watch the sunset.